Go. Like more passion, more passion, more passion, more energy, more footwork, more footwork, more footwork, more passion, more energy, more energy.
Oh, that's what I needed.
Introducing Jake Johnson,
Is gay.
Ross Johnson,
Is
and
gay.
Jacob Weber.
Not
this
gay.
Is the Reach Around.
Just catching strays out here. First episode back in like 3 weeks.
Wow.
You fucking idiots, I got you.
Oh shit! I got you good.
Says the guy wearing a flower hat, but all right.
Oh, bro, you wish you had this tropical hat, brother.
I do, man.
Dude, I probably do stink. I'm still riding the wave of mild unemployment. I'm still working. It's just not near to that full-time shit, brothers. Guys, we're fucking back. What's up? And don't say nothing much or we're good, because why would you listen to that?
Got my draft. Got my work league draft done. Apparently,
thank
it's
God.
impossible. It's impossible to schedule a draft with you fuckers.
It's like herding cats.
No, it's worse. It's much.
It's worse. It's cats that are 30-year-old idiots.
Yeah,
Some of
good
us
guy.
some of us still with the intelligence levels of junior high students.
What's that supposed to mean, man?
Trying to
I'm
get
sorry.
10.
No job Jacob out here dictating the schedule. He's free 100% of the time. Come on.
Woo! K-State 1-0 today, baby.
KU's
That was a
102.
KU's 1-0. What bums did they play?
A better
Fucking
State.
LHS.
What bums did K State play?
Dude, Southeast Missouri.
Exactly.
Bro, we're going to the fucking Natty.
They're worse than Missouri State.
Yeah, right. They're picked to fucking finish number one in their conference, which doesn't mean shit. Wow, that's a lot of dead air. Thanks for coming, guys. Jesus. Great. So,
college football, man.
college
Hey,
football's
though,
back.
Colorado's back, and they're coming to the Big 12.
Oh, man. Did we even cover that the last time we recorded? Has the Big 12 and the ACC completely...
Yeah, we talked about it.
We did? Okay. Well,
Maybe.
we did this past week.
Or we touched
The
on it.
ACC just added Stanford, Cal,
and
SMU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was SMU in a bigger conference before? Like back before?
The American. Oh, before the American.
No,
Or-
they were in the Southwest Conference with like Texas.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was before they split to go to the Big Eight.
Didn't SMU also get into some trouble though somewhere along the way?
Yeah. The
Yeah,
Pony
that's what I
Express days in the 80s.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, they basically gave Eric Dickerson like $1 million cash and were like, come play at SMU. And then they got like the other best running back. And then, they just kept paying players because they had so much Dallas money running through that school.
Dude, how do you not get away with it back then? If guys are getting away with it today with like wiretaps and shit like that, how do you not get away with it back then?
Dude, you have to be talking so much shit.
I mean,
Like, you're out at like the Elks Club or something and just like hanging out with all the bros being like, yeah, like we gave Craig James, $250,000.
who was not in recent history, like the last 5 years, someone was given the McDonald's bag special where they were just putting like $10,000 cash in a bag of McDonald's on recruiting trips.
That sounds like Miami.
I don't remember where it was, but
They've done some crazy shit too. Dude,
But
just
you-
letting like insane money into your sports program in college, dude, fucking right now, as it stands, Arch Manning is making more money this season through the NIL than what Joe Burrow's making in base salary. That's how crazy it's gotten in college sports.
well,
The only thing,
go ahead.
and I was thinking of, dude, like, if they're gonna keep this like the NIL and the transfer portal and shit for like long period, which I don't think they will. I think they're gonna like tighten the leash on that whole process. It seems like the new format, because what we are seeing at Colorado with Deion Sanders, dude, he's doing something different, and he's putting he's basically making his program almost like the Barstool guys, where it's like this all access,
it's like a celebrity.
Yeah,
Celebrity status.
He's banking on the cameras, basically getting these guys camera time, getting them used to, because they could basically be like, hey, come to Colorado. We're not gonna worry about homework. We got a guy for that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you in. We're gonna get you in with a communications degree. You're gonna be on camera constantly. It's going to be viewed by a shitload of people. I mean, it's a huge recruiting tool.
And he's got all NFL players as like his coach. Like wasn't Warren Sapp like in there
Warren
like,
Sapp,
speeches last weekend.
Michael Irving.
Oh shit! Like he's just he's
Prime.
changing. He's almost making it a business, like a true business at this point. Because what did he have? Like the most scholarship players transfer in ever in the history of like FBS.
He completely. He wiped the slate almost.
Yeah, but I will say that Travis Hunter kid, I would not be shocked if he won the Heisman. It'll probably be Caleb Williams. It'd be between him and Caleb Williams, depending on who does better.
Daniels, baby.
Fuck that.
Devin Neal, come on.
Yeah, great.
Devin could rip off with some pretty nasty stats this year, though.
Devin Neal's great, former Chesty Lion from LHS, but. Yeah, dude, it's getting pretty nuts.
I mean, what did he play, like two-way, 60 snaps in the first half?
Yeah. I mean, he
played had like 100 yards receiving and like an interception.
He had 100 yards receiving, like 11 catches, 2 pass breakups, an interception, and Deion's going out there being like, he's him. Like he's putting out all sound bites. It's amazing. It's a true master, like literally like someone like Trump
in college football.
I'm talking about like the way he has like I don't know. I guess I'm really high right now. So comparing Deion Sanders to Donald Trump makes no fucking sense.
Like where are we going with this one?
I'm glad I can still recognize that.
Dude,
didn't Colorado say that they couldn't afford we're going to pay you this, but we don't have the money at all right now?
Oh, I don't know. They probably I could see
they
Colorado
made it happen.
Banking on like giving him a portion of revenue sharing or whatever, based on what he brings in.
But don't most schools have a way of like calling remember when Bill Self won the national championship and then out of nowhere Oklahoma State was like, hey, like T. Boone Pickens is coming to the fucking table, like is willing to pay a bunch of money, and that's how we got the contract extension, through to KU. So could it be a situation like that?
I'm sure they donate to the endowment for a reason, and they're like, hey, we have endowment funds if you come, blah blah blah.
Yeah, man, I just figured they could call up like Chauncey Billups or some shit, like, hey, bro, we need a couple mil. Like, some donor in the CU alumni base should be like, hey, guys, I got this.
Is Chauncey Billups going to be the next basketball coach at CU?
That'd be kind of cool.
Who knows? I think like Deion though, that's what he did when he played. Is he was that outgoing, he was that like marketable. Like he was popular because he knew how to run it's like Ali back in the day. They knew how to run their mouth in the right way to like
back it
you
up.
liked it or you didn't like it, but it attracted fans regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, he's just showing like this. He's also really pandering to young black men, to be totally honest. I mean, even in his press conference, he's talking about like what, like just because I'm a confident, black man sitting here, does that make you feel uncomfortable or some shit? I was like, God damn, Deion just straight up calling people out.
Do you think he actually like coaches, or is he kind of a figurehead?
I bet I bet he's big into mind games. I mean, the shit that I have watched, he's very calculated with how he like comes in and he just kind of like explodes on the team, but then he kind of brings him back up. I mean, he's definitely a master motivator.
I've heard
he's
that
very
too. I've heard
charismatic.
he's great at motivating, but
Because I feel like
he's like calling plays.
if you're a master motivator, someone with like insane charisma, I feel like you almost always end up in a position of power like that.
Yeah,
In the NFL or the college football, like I feel like he's perfect for this.
yeah, it's great for the Big 12 because he's bringing on what will be the Big 12. I'm sorry, Colorado coming over. He's bringing the attention to them. And next year, when they move over, like that's just going to make the Big 12 that much more profitable, revenue sharing. I mean, we're going to be one of the most fun conferences to watch. We might not have the best teams in the country with like the SEC and Big Ten, but I guarantee you, like those games will probably be the most bet on, like the scrappiest. Like anyone could win any day. It'll be the most entertaining conference for sure.
Yeah. And I think if Colorado does really well, they're going to be a power addition because everyone's going to see how well Colorado does this season, you know, assuming they do well, because they certainly look like it today. You know, I do what?
No, I was. Yeah.
God damn it. Now I lost my train of thought.
Do you think TC, like, obviously Colorado looked great. You know, TCU was in the title game last year and they lost by 99 points to Georgia, right? But it's like,
right.
Do you think that Colorado was just very, very good or that TCU was just terrible in Colorado? You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of looked good.
And that's a great point because I think I asked the group that earlier. It's like TCU's quarterback is no longer there. They don't have their top receiver.
Yeah.
Like, I could definitely see them taking a step back, and they were a big unknown for being ranked. But at the same time, like, it was still a good game. I still think Colorado is better than what they were. Obviously, last year, they won like 2 games. So I think they're both good teams. I don't think TCU is obviously what they were. So they for sure took a step back. What's up?
Where did that was it Max Dugan or
Dugan? He got cut though. He got drafted by the Rams or Chargers.
He got cut.
I don't know.
I think he's on a practice squad.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Who's number one?
Georgia.
Oh.
I think they won by like 90 today. Oregon scored like 81 points.
That poor duck had to do all those push-ups. I can't even do 20 push-ups, man.
I tell you, those guys that like the Willies that I practice with at K-State, those guys did say that like if it was blowout wins, their arms would start to get really fucking tired.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because they lift him up on a board and he does like the push-ups or whatever.
What were you doing, people's Willies at K-State?
More where that came from if you come to K-State.
That place is very sacred to me. How dare you?
Hey, man, you're the one that said you were hanging around with people's Willies at K-State.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you right.
Well,
dude, how about
I was hanging out with Willies.
How about Spencer Rattler throwing 353 yards and not a single touchdown? And negative 22 yards rushing.
Jesus Christ.
hey, is Oklahoma going to be the next Nebraska? Just irrelevant?
Yes, I hope so.
That would be
I really
sick.
hope so.
I mean, Texas is already there almost.
Yeah. It's like we talked about, I think, a long time ago, where, like, Nebraska is the Indiana of basketball. Like, they have a historic program, but they are not good anymore. Like, they're not a powerhouse anymore.
But with Nebraska, they still at least, sell out every football game, I think, still?
Yeah, but
they have an incredible
a pro team.
atmosphere.
Yeah, they just don't have a pro team.
Yeah, but I mean, it's their whole scene is a recruiting tool.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what gets
sure.
people there. Like, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the women's volleyball team for having like
Dude.
200 million people there.
Yeah, 92,000.
That was nuts.
That's crazy. Can you imagine playing volleyball in front of 92,000 people, bro?
It's like
I bet it
outside,
sounded
too.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to go check out some videos of that because
I
I
wonder
bet it
what
sounded awesome.
like what's the average attendance for like a women's college volleyball game? Maybe 10,000, maybe.
Oh,
Less,
I don't
a
even
couple
think that. I'd
thousand.
say like 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
Lawrence High's
Damn, bro,
gym,
90,000, bro.
I don't know if
it's
you guys
giving
ever like
chills.
seriously watched volleyball, but when I had to cheer games for it, it was really fun when there was like a lot of
Yeah.
people in the stands. Like it doesn't get enough credit. Like people should like if you're in school and you have nothing else going on, go see a fucking volleyball game.
And KU's good. Like if you're at KU's a good volleyball program right now.
Yeah. And especially if you're at K-State, go visit the brand new volleyball facility that they just opened there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Is it
I
by the
guess you
football
wouldn't
field?
have
baseball
much going on in Manhattan, so
We have all kinds of fun stuff going on in Manhattan.
field?
like the Center for Kids
crazy.
that want to read good and do other fun stuff good too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cute, Ross.
Can we talk about the mayo eating contest at the end of the North Carolina South Carolina game?
Oh, please. Give me some of
Oh.
that white stuff.
Dude,
Wait,
they
you
were
guys like
eating
mayonnaise?
like half gallons of Duke's mayonnaise
That's fucking disgusting.
with like a spat. Like what? Hold on, what's in mayonnaise, Jacob?
Ugh.
Is it
Mayonnaise
is it egg or like?
well, yeah. I mean, if you're making mayonnaise, it's like basically 2 egg yolks with 2 cups of oil and maybe some like lemon juice, salt, pepper, something like that.
Oils are bad for you.
Seed oil.
Seed oils are technically not good for you. That is correct.
Could you
we
guys
know-
get
we
some
know-
jar of mayonnaise without throwing?
We
out?
don't want to side with
No.
we don't want to side with our militant friend that's completely against seed oils, but
Wait, so why were they just
We're
eating
against
the
seed.
mayonnaise?
I think it's
Huh?
like a mayo bowl, like between
Well-
North Carolina and South Carolina. What's the? Is it? It's a special game. It's like a Red River. Almost
yeah,
for
but
them.
it's like the Mayo Bowl.
The
or
Mayo
some shit.
Classic, the Duke's Mayo Classic. I'm looking it up right now.
Perfect.
The
Man,
Duke's
that's crazy.
Mayo Classic.
Ooh.
And we're gonna play the video of them eating their mayonnaise.
Ugh.
Good God.
That
That is some white people shit.
Ugh.
Oh, it's like
Dude, the Red is enjoying it way too much.
Yeah, no, that guy does it on the weekends especially.
Oh.
It's not the only white thick stuff he does on the weekends. But
How much money would it take for you to finish that whole thing without throwing up?
Well, it would have to cover the inevitable ER trip that I would make because I'd be like, I'd psych myself out, brother. I'd sit there and be like, no, I ate way too much fat. Like I definitely just clogged something. Like I'm gonna have a heart attack.
what can you eat? Eat a lot of in one.
Dude, we've talked about this. Eggo waffles. How many do you think you could eat in one sitting?
I had Eggo waffles Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday.
Really?
Yeah, every morning for breakfast.
Jesus Christ.
Jake, remember
I
when
don't
I
know.
used to eat
No
two
cap.
chocolate
I
chip? Jake knows I used to eat 2 chocolate chip Eggos with peanut butter, and I
With
made them
peanut
into a
butter.
sandwich every morning.
Yeah.
If I was
And
feeling
he-
like a fat fuck, I bet I ate 6.
Oh, I bet you can do more.
I'm sure I could. That's
6
just
is
what
casual,
I mean.
bro.
Is it? I feel like it's 3.
Just another
so,
Wednesday morning, man.
No, think about this. Think about being hungover and you're like looking for food the next morning and you just want carbs. I bet you could eat every bit of like 8 or 10.
Probably.
Lots,
I just
baby.
I'm not like a big
Jake,
sweets guy.
Jake, what's the most like without? You don't have to eat syrup on it. Like Jake, what do you think?
I would have to. I couldn't just sit there. And
Oh,
pound
my-
Okay, so if
man.
with
My
syrup,
shit's
how many do you
drowning
think
in
you could eat?
I like some waffles with my syrup. All right. I'd probably say at least 24, man. Maybe 22. It kind of depends.
I will pay you $100 if you could eat 22 in like less than an hour.
I kind of believe you, and I,
I-
would- I,
I-
would
I-
pay
I-
to
I
see
don't
that.
believe him at all.
I have a box of 48 right there. I think there's probably 42 left.
Shut the
I'm
fuck
telling
up.
you, bro. I'm telling
just
you,
had-
man.
He's sponsored. He has like a freezer that just gets
Yeah,
waffles
we just don't
automatically
know
sent
it.
to it. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for sponsoring the podcast, Dick.
Eggo, baby.
Eggo.
Lego Mego.
Lego.
I gotta
Hey.
probably say cheese pizza.
It's like those fantasy football punishments where you have to wait 24 hours or eat a waffle to take off every hour.
Yeah, Waffle House.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
Oh,
spending
man.
24 hours
Oh,
in
that'd be
Waffle House?
so
man?
bad at a Waffle House. I would try and eat like
Ugh.
12 maybe, but I know that'd be brutal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
those
big
last few
waffles,
bites.
too.
Oh,
You feel so fucking sick. That shit is painful when you're like just pounding it down. Like when we went to Fogo to Chow that one time,
oh yeah, dude.
it's
those-
just
that place
shoveling
gives you the
fucking
meat
meat.
shits though. Yeah, it's all
Oh.
meat, so it just gives you the meat shits the whole time.
Well, goddamn. Speaking of bowel movements in dinner places, dude, Waffle House, that is an instant. Like I get back on the road, 15 minutes. I gotta find the closest, bathroom.
Besides Taco Bell or Waffle House, what other place does that for you? Because I have one in mind.
Buffalo
Sometimes
Wild Wings.
Chipotle.
1,000,000% of the time.
What is
What?
it?
Buffalo Wild Wings. Every time. No matter what I get there, every time.
That checks out. That's a good one for the list.
Mine is McDonald's breakfast. I don't know why, but like always gets the gears going. Loops 'em up.
God, McDonald's breakfast when it's fresh, it's so good.
Oh,
Yeah, bring back the
burritos,
bagels.
man.
that should be the
Bring back the bagels.
if
The
they
steak,
run
egg, and
out-
cheese bagel.
Oh my god.
Bagels.
So
man.
fucking
They always
good.
put too much butter on there, but it was so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, dude, I'd ask for extra garlic butter, extra onion, and no rocks.
And that-
No
whatever they
rocks.
use- whatever they use whatever they use to toast those bagels, perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Hey, y'all had Chick-fil-A's new sandwich yet?
Mm-mm.
Allison did.
I
Yeah?
heard about
Did
it.
you like it?
She said it was fantastic. I mean, when I saw it, dude, I thought it was a perfect combo, bro. Fucking the buttery sweet pimento cheese, honey, jalapenos. Dude, that sounds like fucking Chick-fil-A's up to something.
Well, it also
They're
sounds
messing
like
with the dark
all they're
arts
missing
finally.
is like catfish. Like you just put some catfish on that. That sounds like something you'd eat with like fish, dude.
Pimento
Fuck, man.
cheese.
Yeah, that's what they do in like the
What?
East Coast. Oh, 100%, dude. They eat pimento and lemon and all that shit on the East Coast.
It reminds you of catfish, bro.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Cap.
No,
Cap.
All right, I'm gonna send you a menu right now, and you can
Oh,
Catfish.
fried fish with pimento cheese, huh? Because
on a sandwich.
fish has
Fried
always
fish.
been known to be paired
It's
with
a-
cheese.
It's a fried fish sandwich.
I mean, just for the sake of argument, the McFillet or whatever, McFillet of fish, that does have cheese on it. So,
So
Horseradish.
yeah, eat an
and
apple.
the fried fish sandwich at Culver's also has cheese on it.
Yeah, but not pimento cheese with the catfish fillet, man.
Listen, I'm not saying it doesn't sound good. I want to eat
That's
that.
a bottom feeder, bro.
Pimento
I will
cheese.
say it was just delicious. Mahi. Maybe not catfish, but mahi.
That sounds terrific.
It was fantastic. I'll send
Hey,
you the-
Jimmy
I'll send you
Buffett's
the-
dead.
What? Hey, whoa.
Ah.
What about the buffet?
Jimmy Buffett of Margaritaville and coming up with phrases like "it's 5 o'clock somewhere" is dead at 76. I didn't actually check, but I saw that he is in fact dead.
76. How'd he pass away?
Something about skin cancer, I believe.
Oh, sad.
Well,
Yeah.
when you're enjoying margaritas
Rip.
on the beach, I'm sure that's probably par for the
Who did you
course.
sing? Who did he sing that song with?
Alan Jackson was someone he sang a song with. He sang a lot of songs with people, but can you name another song outside of Margaritaville and Cheeseburger in Paradise that Jimmy
5
Buffett?
o'clock somewhere, right?
No, that was
Wait.
Alan Jackson.
It's 5 o'clock. I don't really listen to country anymore, so I don't really know. But that's old school. So
I feel like
What
you
was
could
it?
say
Was
that
it
about a
KHSD?
couple guys in hip hop.
Was it Kenny Chesney or no?
No, Alan Jackson sang 5 O'Clock Somewhere, featuring Jimmy Buffett, but like on his own, outside of Margaritaville and Cheeseburger in Paradise, 2 restaurants that he opened. Have you ever heard or know of any other Jimmy Buffett songs?
No.
I know. It's just
I
he
mean,
built a
I
brand
feel like
off 2
he's-
songs.
Yeah. I just don't think he's like, everyone's like, oh, Jimmy Buffett. Cool. You know what's more important than Jimmy Buffett? The first Saturday of college football.
Let's go.
Sorry, Jimmy Buffett.
And Chiefs.
Hey man, rip.
You'll be remembered forever for cheeseburgers.
I love
And-
cheeseburgers.
I went to the Margaritaville while we were in Jamaica, and I was not impressed.
No?
You didn't have no jerk chicken, bro?
I did eat the
I-
jerk chicken. I mean,
I'm going
it
to-
was all right.
I
After a
stay
long
at
day
the
of hiking?
Margaritaville in Fort Lauderdale next month.
Wait, what?
I will send you pictures.
What?
There's a.
I stay at the Margaritaville in Fort Lauderdale next month. I'll send you pictures.
Why are you going
Oh,
to a fort?
yes.
I have to go for work.
Bummer, man. You have to go to Fort Lauderdale, man.
Heath.
There's a Margaritaville connected to a casino here in Tulsa.
Oh, really?
Indian
Yeah.
Casino?
Well, it's not an American casino, Ross, so.
Speaking of American stuff, the National Guard has been called out to save the hippies of Burning Man.
Wait, Burning Man.
The people of Burning Man are stuck there because we've been getting flooding and a shitload of rain, and apparently when all the stuff that's dried up in the desert gets wet, it's hard to walk through and drive through, and it makes things complicated. So
And they're all stuck out there.
yeah, they're basically stuck out there.
Is Burning Man like? Is that like just kind of like a hip hop house dance type of festival type of thing, or like what kind of music is that? I've
Burning-
always heard of Burning Man.
Well,
Is it like
Burning Man's
Bonnaroo?
like, it used to be this gigantic festival where people go to do drugs in the desert, basically, and it used to be for like really rich people, like a lot of like the early Silicon Valley guys used to go out there, do mushrooms, and hang out with hippie chicks. They burn a big effigy. There's a tent where it's like an orgy tent,
What?
like with like hundreds of people.
Interesting.
So you just go in there and you just suck and fuck your way through Burning Man.
Okay. I just saw
Yeah.
a video that Chris Rock and someone else, they were like rode in the back of a truck.
Diplo, I
and
think.
Chris Rock rode in the back of a truck after walking 5 miles in the mud to get out.
5
miles in
miles.
mud.
Just 5 miles in the mud.
Dude, I wonder how thirsty they were.
Black
Yes,
Rock
but-
City. Dang, that'd be sweet, man.
What's Black Rock City? Oh no, my light went out.
Clap on. 80,000 people gather in Nevada's Black Rock Desert to create Black Rock City, a temporary metropolis dedicated to community art, self-expression, and participation, otherwise known as Burning Man. Around the world, burners, just like you, are connecting, learning, and building. Nice!
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, I don't. When I smoke weed or when I take edibles, I want to be comfortable.
Hey, man.
Being out in the desert sounds like a goddamn nightmare. What the hell are those people out there doing?
Oh, especially in Nevada, man, where it's like 1,000 degrees out there, right?
Yeah, Nevada.
Oh, dude. Can you imagine being out there? Stink, man. Imagine the
I would
aroma
rather
out there, man.
sleep outside in the cold than sleep in the desert.
Well, and it gets cold at
it gets
night.
cold at night.
Yeah, but we've camped out in January. Outside.
We've all
I would
watched
rather-
Holes.
I would rather have had that.
Yeah,
You-
no, we've all watched Holes. It
You'd
doesn't
rather
look
be
like that. It was fun.
you'd rather be Leonardo DiCaprio inside of a bear.
Yes,
Do you think
I
there's a
would.
Mr. Sir walking around Burning Man?
What?
Wow.
A Mr. Sir?
What's that?
Have you guys now seen
Sure,
the movie
yeah.
Holes?
Oh. Yeah.
Mr.
I'm
Sir?
tired of this, Grandpa.
That's
No,
too damn
well,
bad. That's not him.
That's
though.
super
But-
funny part. Yeah, that's Angelina
Mr.
Jolie's dad.
Yeah,
Madam
Mr.
Zeroni?
Yeah, Mr.
Madam
Sir is
Zeroni.
Angelina Jolie's dad. Yeah.
I can't think of his fucking name right now, but yeah, that guy. What if there's just one of those guys walking around spitting sunflower seeds at, tripping hippies? They're just like, whoa, man, why don't you go dig a fucking hole?
John.
Find
Voight.
that gold.
John Voight, yes, the man.
And they put the rattlesnake venom on her nails.
The proud patriot, noted fan of Donald Trump, John Voight.
I
That's
don't
too
even
damn
know
bad.
who that is.
How old do you think he is, Jacob?
82.
He is 84.
Fuck.
Dang.
Jake, he was the bad guy in Anaconda, if you remember that one. Or the dad in National
yeah.
Treasure.
Yeah, he's been in a ton of shit.
He was a bad guy in Mission Impossible in the first one.
R.I.P. Tom Cruise, man.
Yeah, he's not dead.
He was the coach in Varsity Blues. There you go. That ought to do it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, with
Not
Thad
back to
Castle,
Blue.
bro.
You betcha. Yep. With Thad Castle.
No,
That's
wait.
it.
I love
Which one
that
was-
energy. When you do that,
Which
I
one?
love the energy that it brings.
Hey, which one was Thad in?
I love
That's
when
Varsity
we're like
Blue
trying to
Mountain
explain
State.
something
Blue
to you, and
Mountain-
then you're like,
Blue
"Oh,
Mountain
Blue Mountain
State,
State."
Blue Mountain State
And then-
is fantastic. It is very
Jesus.
underrated.
Yeah,
is that,
it's
is
great.
that not the same thing as Varsity Blues, Blues Clues, Bluey? You know, like, come on now.
You're on the right track.
You're making
Mom!
no sense.
Dad!
Am I muted right now?
And then Thad Castle played that big dude in was that
I can't
Right-
tell if they can
Reacher
hear
or
me or
something?
not. 'cause it feels like they're
Jack
ignoring
Reacher
me.
in his new series.
Jack Reacher.
Dude, are
bro,
they
that
fucking
dude-
ignoring
that
me
dude's like
right
8
now?
How tall is that
dude
guy?
Is
6'9"?
massive. How old do you think he is? What's his name?
I don't understand what's happening.
Thad? Wait,
Thad
what's his real name?
Castle, I'm Alan Richson.
Oh yeah.
Because if
Alan
they're ignoring me
Richardson.
right now, it'd be really hard to
Like-
sit and listen to my
He's
voice
40.
and keep
dude.
it together.
40.
He's
That dude looks like he's
40.
like I would guess like 32.
I don't get it. Is this a fucking prank?
Alan
Wait, he's really 40 years old?
He's 40. He's only 6'2". Come on.
What? I was about to say he's like 32 years old, 6'8".
Hey,
6'2".
Wow.
how long are you guys gonna ignore me?
And he's 6'2", 220.
Who's 6'2"? How tall is Jacob?
Dude, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
I'm 6'7", so that's like 5 inches smaller than me. Ross, what are you? 6'1"?
I'm
So about
5'10",
an inch taller than you?
5'11" on a good day.
Hmm.
So, we looked up BMIs yesterday. I'm overweight.
What the fuck
apparently.
is this?
BMI, dude.
Yeah.
What? Can we talk
Dude,
about
BMI is the
BMI,
most
man?
useless measurement ever.
I know,
I'm
man.
an old
What
athlete.
the fuck is
5'10",
happening right
5'11",
now?
Like 180, and I'm considered overweight.
I'm overweight too, man.
I know. I'm like 2 points from obesity.
2 points. Dude, I know. I'm overweight too. I'm supposed to be. I'm 6'8", 265, and I'm supposed to be 6'8".
I
like,
can't tell
two-
if this is
215
real or
or
not.
something.
Yeah. Jake, do you know what time it is?
It's time for Jacob's jokes. All right, Jacob, tell us a joke.
Let's
Dude,
hear
was this a coordinated effort to ignore me?
No,
Oh,
it's kind of like a
we can
fly
finally
by the
hear
seat
you
of
now.
our pants. Yeah, we're just kind of going with it. Can we hear a joke?
Yeah, tell us a joke.
Tell us a joke.
That was no. Hold on. That
Chop,
bit
chop,
you guys
movie boy.
just did was hilarious.
Chop, chop,
no, I'm
movie
not
boy.
telling a joke. That's fucking stupid.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You!
Every week we're gonna deny that one. But
Hey, man,
let
we're
me
just trying to
tell
help
ya.
you achieve your goals.
yeah, that's not gonna
You
happen
can dream
here.
it. You can do it.
Thank you.
You tell Jake
I'll
to
go-
become a
I'll go-
streamer every day, but you're not gonna tell Joe.
He has the means to. It's hard for me to go drive
You
over
have
to the
you
fucking
have a
comedy store.
microphone and your friends in front of you.
Yeah.
No,
And seven
that's
people
not-
that listen.
That's
And
not how
seven
it
people that listen to
works.
this podcast.
7 people. And you
No,
know what?
that's
Those,
not
those
how
7
this
people
works.
know 7 other people. And those other 7 people know 7 other people. So now
So
you're
it's
at
gonna be
7
an-
times 7.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
So can we at least start some sort of a way to make money off of this before we go straight into pyramid schemes?
Yes. Should we release the logo that we want?
Hey, whoa.
Please.
No,
We
we're
need
not,
it.
we're not.
Why are we not releasing the logo?
Because we got to show for it. We got to have the actual product before we talk about it.
That's fair.
Okay,
Yeah, I like that.
that's at least solid logic enough, I suppose.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that. Mm-hmm.
No, that's really sensible, Jake. It's
Yeah.
fun to see that. side
Very,
of you.
very good business move right there.
First time for everything. You know what? I think I'll celebrate.
Ha 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 ha.
What has he got today?
You got a Crown Royale?
Ooh. Ooh.
I can almost smell it.
Tastes like water.
No, it doesn't.
But anyways, NFL season
Bum, 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 bum.
starts. You like that, chumps? Huh?
You like that? You like that?
You like that?
Hey, which
Is Kirk Cousins a good quarterback?
Yes.
Yeah, of course he's a good quarterback.
Will he
He's
win?
just not a great one. Probably. I mean, if he gets into a wild card game,
Hey, was that
Jake,
the?
you were saying?
Was that which one was that? Banana? Was that is that Fox or no?
I think it just says NFL theme. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's Fox.
I know we played
CBS.
them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Who Chiefs open up Thursday?
Detroit
Thursday?
Lions with Amon
Yeah,
Ross
versus those
St. Brown,
losers.
who is better than Devontae Smith.
nope.
Yep. Better fantasy pick this year.
Fantasy wise or IRL?
Yes. That was a total accident, but you know what worked. Yes, he is going
That
to be
was a total
better
accident.
this year. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
That's great.
It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
You see Tom
So
Brady.
is that it about the NFL?
No.
Tom Brady and Julian Edelman are coming out of retirement and joining the Patriots. You see
I
that?
saw that commercial. That commercial was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Hey, so was the one with
It
like
was
Dan
Jerry
Marino,
Rice,
Emmitt Smith.
Emmitt
Yeah,
Smith,
that one.
yeah, that was good. Jacob has no idea what we're talking about.
Yo, that was
Yeah, I do.
cool though.
Oh,
How,
well, you must be high. Are you
Randy-
texting? Are you
Randy
texting
Moss.
during this podcast?
Oh wow, this fucking guy, huh? Oh,
This fucking guy.
those
I
little
don't have
sausages, man.
anything. I'm listening the best way I can.
Oh, dude. Yes,
Hell yeah.
I saw the commercial. I thought it was good.
It was
Who would be more likely to come out of retirement, Edelman or Brady?
Edelman.
Brady, because he's a prick.
But is he going to pull the twice? Coming
Nah.
out twice? I think he's done.
Yeah, he needs to be done. He has nothing left to prove.
Well, and like, doesn't he have like a cush job lined up as like an announcer? He's like talking about
Fox,
ownership
yeah.
of a team. Like,
Yeah,
Raiders.
isn't he
dating
not
a
married
different
anymore?
Supermodel.
Yeah,
No,
isn't he
yeah.
single?
Single.
He was hooking up with someone, I thought.
Yeah, he was. So
Kim
he should
Kardashian.
live that life.
Florence Pugh.
Mm.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
That's insane.
Go.
Guys, this has been a while.
What? Who's winning? Who's winning? Who's winning the Super Bowl this year?
Man, well, both my predictions for the World Series are terrible. I said the Yankees and the Padres, I believe. I know I said the
Yeah.
Yankees. I think I said the Padres for the NL, but the Padres are dog water, and the Yankees
It's
are
gonna be the Braves,
terrible. Yeah, probably the fucking Braves.
dude.
But
Like, their top five hitters each have like 30 home runs. It's like unheard
Gosh.
of.
It's crazy.
Jorge Soler.
Yeah, good job, Jacob. He plays
Good
for
job.
them.
Freddie Freeman.
He still plays for the Braves. Good
Yeah, he
job.
doesn't play for him anymore.
Oh,
Plays for the
never mind.
Dodgers.
Super Bowl.
Ronald
Jacob?
Acuna.
Wait, Super Bowl. You guys were talking about World Series.
No, we weren't.
Oh, never mind.
Take your dick out of your ears and listen.
My penis isn't anywhere near my face, Ross. Shut the fuck up.
It's a big slapping salmon, but
It's
Super
not.
Bowl.
It's not huge, but it's fine.
Too early.
I think
Not
my wife's
long, but
satisfied with it.
it's skinny.
Yeah.
Who's
You
your
want me to
prediction,
text her?
Jacob?
My prediction for the Super Bowl this year is probably the Chiefs winning and cementing themselves a dynasty.
Is that a dynasty?
Yes.
Yes.
What
Most
defines
people
a
will
dynasty?
believe so.
I will say the fact
3
that
out
they've
of
been
4.
to and the fact that they've been to 3 out of the last 4.
I don't know, whatever it is, 3 of 5. It's
yeah,
enough. It's enough.
Yeah.
So
Especially this early in Mahomes' career. He could
yeah.
win 4 like Terry Bradshaw or some shit, like in a short time period.
But
do you
actually
think
be
he's
good.
gonna get 7 though?
If he
I don't
gets
know.
a top 10
Take your
defense,
bias aside. Obviously, you guys are huge Chiefs fans, but take
I
your biasness aside.
think if he gets a top 10 defense later in his career, he will have a shot because he's never had a top 15 defense and he's won these. But I think
What
the
is his
age
offense,
will
though?
wear eventually to where he's not going to be able to do the crazy things he does, but he'll be a good quarterback. And I think later in his career, he'll need a better defense. And I think
They'll rely
Veach has
on the
shown
run
that
more.
I think Veach has shown that he knows how to draft defense.
Yeah.
But
So who are the Chiefs beating in the Super Bowl, Jacob?
rematch.
I hope not the
Double?
49ers.
Ew.
I don't
Brock Purdy?
I don't want that rematch. Well, people keep projecting them that way because they're how strong their defense is. I don't.
They're just a
listen,
well balanced team.
I'm not
You know who's
I'm
gonna
not
go
a
to the
believer of.
playoffs?
Shut the fuck up! I'm not going to believe that fucking Brock Purdy. Yeah, I'm talking to you, motherfucker.
Hey, this
Jake,
is fun. I'm glad I'm not the one getting yelled at tonight, man.
Jake-
It's fun being at a different side.
Jake, do you know?
Oh, so
who-
what, you're
Jake, do
responsible
who's
you
gonna
haven't had
make
any
the
beer today?
Playoffs this year that probably will piss off everybody.
What'd you say? Who's winning the playoffs or what?
Do you know who's going to make it? That's going to piss off everybody.
The football?
Yeah,
Who?
Derek Carr and the New Orleans Saints.
The same. Well, yeah. Look at the division.
Well, and they
The-
have the shittiest schedule. They
Yeah.
played
Who was that
nobody
last
this
year? Who was
They
that last
played-
year? The
Nobody.
Yeah, because they were terrible last year. Isn't that how it works? Like, if you win your division or win the Super Bowl, you get the hardest schedule. You play the number ones. If you're second in the division, you get all the number twos and so forth. But like, didn't that same division that was at the NFC South?
Yeah,
You
that
get
division's trash.
then the winner last year of the division went 8-9 or something, or 9 and I guess 8-9 or
Everyone's
something.
probably it's probably Brady.
I mean, that's the key to sustained success is owning your division in the NFL.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you won your division.
And
All right.
so far, Andy Reid and the Chiefs, they have a ridiculous record against the rest of the AFC West. So
That is crazy.
that's what like the Patriots had to do, and they were in so many goddamn Super Bowls.
And let's be real. it's
They
not-
lost. They lost 3.
Yeah,
It's not like Mahomes is playing against bad quarterbacks. Like Justin Herbert is a great quarterback.
But
Derek
they're
Carr
all
was
going to be in
pretty
the
decent.
AFC.
Yeah.
the AFC is where it's at right now.
How about this
Yeah.
though for the Saints opposing quarterbacks on their schedule? Ryan Tannehill, Bryce Young, Jordan Love, Baker Mayfield, Mac Jones, CJ Stroud, Trevor Lawrence, Anthony Richardson, Justin Fields, Kirk Cousins, Desmond Ritter, Jared Goff, Bryce Young, Daniel Jones, Matt Stafford, Baker Mayfield, and Desmond Ritter.
Nah,
That's
trash.
a terrible, terrible
Yeah, that's
teams.
That's
That's gonna be
awful.
the easiest schedule.
Derek Carr's gonna have a redemption season.
Yeah, he's
Why are
he's
you
a
a big
decent
Derek
enough
Carr fan?
I'm
quarterback.
not. I'm just being
He-
real, bro. I don't
Yeah,
give-
he's a decent
they're
enough
not
quarterback.
there.
They'll make the playoffs, and he'll
No,
be
assuming-
crying with his eyeliner on and all that.
Yeah, he looks like that
Does-
dude from Toy Story.
But they have like Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara. I mean, I could see him having
Jamal
at least a little bit of a
Williams.
bounce back.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you gotta do is, like I said, just win the division. And who else is in the division? Bucks, Falcons, Panthers. They're all dog water. You
Chris
know?
Olave
So it's like,
is there too.
Yeah, Atlanta and Carolina will be interesting to watch just to see how they develop because
Bijan.
like what if
Well, they
what
have-
if Atlanta has a really good run game with B. John Robinson and then
Yeah.
Desmond
28-3.
Ritter and then Desmond Ritter, steps up a little
He
bit.
has some weapons too. What Kyle Pitts?
Yeah.
God, who are their receivers though?
I don't
Calvin
remember.
Ridley.
Actually, no, he's in the Jags
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
because he was suspended
I forgot.
for
yeah.
betting, which
for
is fucking
sports
stupid.
betting.
Can we talk about the AFC East division, man?
Oh, Drake London.
Toughest division.
Who is
The AFC East.
with who?
Sure. Hey, do us
Are
a
the
favor.
Jets gonna win? Well, New England's gonna finish last. I mean, we know
Do us a
that.
favor,
Yeah.
Jake. Beat the shit out of each other, please.
Do we?
Yeah,
do
yeah.
we think the Jets are real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Watch
think-
Hard Knocks.
I think they have a good defense. They have a great foundation with Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner, so they'll be pretty good again on that
So
side.
you got Aaron Rodgers, right? He's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all
And
time. That's going to bring
Garrett
the best out
Wilson.
of everybody every time.
Garrett
Yeah,
Wilson may
yeah.
be the next best receiver in the league too. I mean, he could have a hell of a year with Rodgers.
he's
All,
got the
all
fucking
the
Bills.
ones, all the one score games that they lost last year, they immediately win this year just because they have Rodgers.
Yeah. It's just
And then
like
then it's up
Garrett
to
Wilson
them.
had
to-
1,100 yards with Zach Wilson as his quarterback.
yeah.
I mean, that
find
in
it.
itself, yeah.
And it's also, in my opinion, it's a ideal situation. If the Jets see anything that they like with Zach Wilson, then it's a perfect scenario to say, hey, we're bringing Rodgers in. 2 years, 3 years, whatever it is. We're going to keep you that whole time. Be a sponge, learn
Mhm.
from him.
Yep.
Because that could rewrite his story where it
Yeah.
makes him look like the fresh face again. It's like, oh, now he's been under Rodgers because
Right.
yeah, I mean, you watch Hard Knocks and their rapport. They're like buddying around, talking shit in the film room and stuff. I like it.
Yeah. Who did that? Was that Kurt Warner that kind of had something like that where he started out rough and then like the last half of his career was pretty solid?
Well, Kurt Warner, when he did get to the league, he took over for Trent Green. I mean, and they won a Super Bowl.
I thought he
And
like
then-
had like a really terrible stretch. It was like almost out of
Well,
the league.
I mean, no, not. I mean, I wouldn't say terrible.
hmm.
He was always like he's like Ryan Fitzpatrick, but better,
Oh, Fitzpatrick was cool. Fitzmagic.
kind of. Yeah, I mean, he had really amazing talent in St. Louis, and then I think he just started to not play as well, and guys started leaving and retiring, and then he got
and he got
traded.
hooked up with Larry,
Beat his
right?
ass.
In Arizona.
Yeah, he went down to Arizona and then got hooked up with Larry Fitzgerald and
Kurt Warner's a good announcer,
those other
commentator,
guys.
or whatever it is.
Seems like a good dude.
I like Kurt Warner.
But
His son played
Patriots
at
will be
K-State.
fighting for fourth place. I'm just saying the division as a whole was probably the toughest division in all of them. Four
That's fine.
it's-
decent
yeah.
teams, you know.
I hope the Chiefs blow out everybody in the division.
Again,
Fuck the
Yeah.
rest of our division.
The
I
Raiders
hope
won't do.
Sean Payton absolutely trips and falls on his face at Denver for talking so much
It would
shit
be
on
nice.
everyone else. Yeah.
Hey, you think Russell Wilson will have I mean, he's got to have a better year than last year. He was dog water last
You
year.
would have
bro.
to
You know what I'm
think.
saying? Like,
The crazy part is though, like Denver's
Who do they have?
receivers cannot stay healthy. I mean, Tim Patrick got hurt again. Jerry Jeudy can't stay on the
poor
field more
Denver.
than 10 games. So their starting receivers are Cortland Sutton and Marvin Mims. Which Mims will
Got
be
that
pretty
tight
decent.
end, Greg Dulich or Dulich. or-
Dulcich.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't
Tight
do
end,
very
though,
well
so.
in preseason, I heard.
It's crazy, but yeah. Obviously, the Chiefs will win. But
Dude.
Jacob.
Oh, go.
I wasn't
No,
saying
no.
anything. I was listening to
No,
you guys.
no, Ross, you finished. I was in the because Jacob never finished his prediction for the Super Bowl for the NFC.
Oh, I was going to ask
Oh.
what you guys think of Seattle. If
Geno
if he's
Smith.
gonna be if Geno Smith is going to be good enough for that
Again?
stellar receiving core of DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah.
I
That
good year
is going
last
to be
year.
very interesting.
I mean, that's a hell of a skill position team with Ken Walker and what's the other running back, Zach Charbonnet that they drafted.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch, bro. Legion of Boom.
Yeah, that was 10 years ago.
Not
But-
crazy, man.
Bro, Seattle has a chance to be really good. Yeah, I would say that most NFL defensive coordinators have watched all of Geno Smith's tape from last year. We'll see how he does through the first quarter of games this
You
season.
talk about
because-
resurrecting your career, though. I mean,
Yeah, I
good for
mean,
him.
That money, baby.
he was in college when we were in college. It's pretty
Yeah.
nuts.
Virginia.
Is it West Virginia? Yeah.
Yeah,
I still think the 49ers are going to win that division, though. But
Yeah.
probably.
The Rams,
Yeah, I mean,
Cup
Brock
is not
Purdy
gonna
is
stay
good,
healthy, it
but-
sounds like. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Stafford's too old.
I just want Chris Jones to sign a contract extension. And there's two stories to that.
Is he still
Did
with
you-
There's
nobody?
two sides.
No, he's under contract this year, but it's stupid. He is asking.
Yeah.
There's a $10 million difference, and if he's wanting to wait out till week 8, which is what he's talking about, he would cost himself $10 million. Like he would,
Do you guys
he
wanna
would
sign him again or
literally
what?
just net
Yes.
whatever the Chiefs are offering him.
So why don't the Chiefs pay him more?
Why? All the market deals this year have been lower than what he's wanting, which is Aaron Donald money, which is not going to get. That's just
Hell, he ain't
ridiculous.
on Aaron Donald's level, bro. That dude.
well, and they paid a premium to keep him from retiring, so it's 33 for him a year, and the market is saying 22, and I think the Chiefs offered him 25, and he's saying split the difference at 28 or something like that.
Dude, get to 27.
Yeah.
Just get to 27 and just call it a fucking day. We need that goddamn guy.
Well, and the worst part about it is whoever's advising him, it can't be good because the more he waits out in games, the lower his salary cap number is for franchise tagging next year. Why would the Chiefs sign him if they can just tag him for $10 million less next year?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly.
We need the guy. I mean, he's
Yeah,
great.
I agree. I would love to keep him. But, also be
yeah.
reasonable and realistic. From a financial aspect, you're literally going to net the same amount and lose 8 games.
I just don't want it to be that was the first piece where it all went wrong.
Yeah.
I know that eventually Chris Jones is going to play this season, but
Yeah.
I want him long term, because I just think he's the fucking man. He's good.
Yeah, Dorsey would have already signed it, but maybe that's why it's different with Veach is that he's willing to, stick to their guns and say, hey, we've got a system here. We've got to, make it work.
Well, and they keep backloading all these contracts.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of money up front, and then they get out of the deal after year 3. I mean,
Yeah.
you see
Well,
it
and-
constantly.
Yeah. And like Bill Belichick said the other day, the salary cap, you should spend up to it. And then obviously you can't just spend cash where you don't have any, but you should make most of your money in cash and just buy guys. And that's what they did for 20 years. That's why it worked. They were loaded on the salary cap and then they pay everything else in cash. But
That
Who
makes
knows?
sense.
who knows? Who knows? We're not the Dodgers or the Yankees where we just sit
Hey,
money.
leave the Yankees out of this. They haven't done anything. All right, it's all the West Coast teams right now. The Yankees haven't paid nobody.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Hey, are we willing before we wrap up soon-ish? Because we might go on a tangent here, but are we willing to change the subject?
Yes.
I
Guys.
mean, you never. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, can we get your pick?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
dude, come on.
My sacred pick. Well, we've been talking about this shit for so fucking long.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
how the hell could you not talk about it?
Or we can wait till after. Well, no.
No. He's gonna make the pick.
starts.
Make the pick.
No, we're gonna make the pick because it's super important.
Yeah.
The Chiefs versus. Who's good in the NFC?
The
The 49ers.
The
The
49ers.
Eagles. That'd be good.
The,
Those
the
guys-
Cowboys, bro. The fucking Cowboys.
Are they though? Are they? Listen, I'm gonna
Yeah,
beat
Tony
everyone.
Pollard, bro.
I'm
Tony
gonna beat
Pollard.
everyone in this
Vikings?
fantasy bullshit. I'm gonna kill you guys.
Oh.
I'm gonna kill you guys.
Go ahead. Take Devontae Smith. I hope you do.
You don't know shit.
Okay. All right.
Jake's sitting there acting all confident, all stoic, looking like a
Hey,
fucking.
I'm the only one that has been talking
2 by
shit on
10.
fantasy. So if you don't finish first, then you're fucking last. All right? It doesn't matter.
All right, Ricky Bobby.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Jacob, NFC team.
Yeah, Mr. Football himself
frack's
over
sake.
here.
Um,
Can't even see what you're saying with your big ass fucking head on the goddamn.
How about I give
screen,
you a
man. Let's go.
hint? There's only one 3-0 team in the NFC in preseason.
that
You wanna know
doesn't
who it
mean
is?
a fucking thing.
Do you want to know who it is?
Arizona Cardinals. Who is it?
The Washington football team.
No, the Commanders.
The Commanders are the only 3-0 team in the NFC.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I just want to see the goddamn Eagles. Let's just redo the Kelsey Bowl. That was at least a fun game to watch.
Can we do it on like real grass so we don't hear them bitch the whole time? Are they the worst fan base of all time? Also,
Yeah, dude, the fucking the Philadelphia Bros.
yeah, they're terrible.
Oh, go fucking Eagles! Oh,
Fly Eagles, fly!
oh wait, isn't Jake wearing? What does that say? Is it Sixers or Lakers? Oh no, that's
Lakers.
the Lakers jersey. God damn it! I thought it was Sixers. Never mind.
The Minneapolis Lakers jersey.
Hey guys, real quick.
Roll back.
Real quick. Does your guys' wives take a nap
Oh.
and then they wake up and they're giving you all this guff, all this bullshit about, well, you were in my nap in my dream and you were like cheating on me with a bunch of girls that I know and I'm best friends with and the ones you follow on Instagram and all this shit. And I was fucking mad at you.
They will get mad at you for their dream that you did something wrong
Keep
Yeah.
my wife's name.
in.
Dude, what is it?
Wait, Hey, light on. Wait, so your lady got mad at you for?
Well, I mean, I just wanted to see like what kind of experiences you guys had with that because she came out real sour.
I
Sour
have
puss.
100% been treated poorly from one of my wife's dreams because of something I apparently did in her dream. Not
It's
in real
always-
life, but in her dream.
It's always infidelity.
What if?
Like, why aren't you rest? I'm playing video games with my thumb up my ass. Like, I'm not gonna go.
That's a big thumb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it is a big thumb.
What if your dreams are reality and right now this is all just a dream?
Like we're in the Matrix?
But like the Matrix was in Inception, but Inception was in Interstellar, but it's just reality.
This is what it's like texting with Jake Johnson, by the way.
I mean, it's just common sense.
Which
bro.
reality
Is
is
it
real?
Not real.
What?
What if our dreams are a
Common.
peek into our other consciousness in the future or the past or another body that we lived once before? Or have
Right.
yet to live? Have
Well,
you
that
guys ever
shit's
had
deep,
premonitions
man.
in your dreams?
Have I had
What does that mean?
A premonition is something that you see that comes true later.
like deja vu, kind of
Pretty much. There you go.
that feeling?
Yes.
Like-
have you ever seen seen a scenario in your dream and later
Like a
it
prophet.
actually happens?
That'd be so sick.
I've seen it. Have you guys seen it?
No, like what?
So really weird. Like, you guys remember when I had my concussion? Jake, you were there. Like at the basketball
Yeah.
game.
You fell on
The one at the lake?
Yeah.
wall.
The what?
Yeah, the basketball game at the fucking lake. Yeah.
What the hell are
Sorry.
you talking about?
I was thinking about when Jake hit his head, and I was scared, and I wanted to take him to the
I'm not
hospital.
Jake.
And then you were like, he doesn't need to go to the fucking hospital. I don't want to drive. And then I was like,
Because he's sitting there smiling. He's
I was like, Ross. No, he wasn't.
yes, he was. He was looking at me the whole time.
Are
And he
you
was like-
serious?
Yes, he's sitting there on the
Jake.
ground, looked at me, and he goes,
No. Dude, I was so scared. Are you shitting me? All right, real quick, because the fucking people who are listening don't know. We went on a trip down to the Ozarks. We went to Ross's family's place down there. We got on a boat. We got, super drunk all day drinking. And then we're driving back on the boat. And I don't know, we hit like water
A
or
wave.
something.
It was a wave.
A wave. And I don't know. What are you hitting water? More water?
What are you hitting water, bro? An iceberg dead ahead.
Which is water. Fuck you. Bro. Dude. Wait, no, it's trailing. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, that's right. Jake, he fell over. He fell backwards. Dude, I thought he hit the back of his head on the corner, like where you stand up to steer the fucking boat. Or whatever that was sitting right behind him. I thought he hit his head, and I was like, oh my God, he's gonna fucking die. And I was like, this is fucking serious. I was losing my mind. And I was trying to get frantic.
Yeah, you were calling somebody to meet us online.
I was calling Batman. I was calling the fucking National Guard, brother.
National
I was
Guard.
fucked up. I was like, Jake's dying. I was like,
Thanks.
what?
dying.
Thanks for looking out for a brother, man. That means a lot.
Hey, I get.
We always
I get
count on
weird and
Jacob to
possessive.
actually care about the rest of us. Cause,
Yeah.
well, except for me, but it's cool. You guys left me in the mall. In the
No,
middle of a
what are you
different
talking
state, so-
about? We love you. What are you talking about? Oh, you sure about that? I get that. That's cute.
Thank you.
God,
Thank you.
I love you guys. I'm an empathic person. I feel emotions on a very deep level, and I try to cover them up with drugs and alcohol. Anyway,
Roll out.
woo!